Welcome, wrestling fans and Wisconsin Rapids community media viewers. This is the team sectional coming to you from West Salem Banger High School in West Salem. The four teams competing tonight for the chance to go to the team state tournament. Waunakee is taking on Holman. Middleton is wrestling your Lincoln High School Red Raiders. The winners of each of these dual meets will square off in the second dual meet of the night. And the winner of that dual meet heads to the state team wrestling tournament in Madison the weekend after the individual state wrestling tournament. Draw weight for tonight's dual meet is 144 pounds for the first round. And Middleton and Wisconsin Rapids squaring off. Rapids ranked third in the state as a team. Middleton not ranked as a team. Waunakee not ranked. But Holman is ranked 10th. Holman and Rapids battle it out for the regional title. And the region was won by Wisconsin Rapids by 3.5 points over Holman. Here is the first matchup, 144-pounders. Chase Geathers, your Red Raider, against Alec O'Donnell. Geathers got knocked out of the individual tournament. Single leg shot, got it elevated. Around the corner they go. Wizard trying to be applied by O'Donnell, but he couldn't do nothing with it. O'Donnell not in the lineup for Middleton in the regionals. 2 points and a takedown and a lead. Chase Geathers working on top. O'Donnell comes to his feet. Geathers got to get him back off his feet there, which he has done. Nice little side trip. Pretty tight confines here in the West Salem Banger Gymnasium. They have 2 mats on the floor, and there's probably 10 feet on each end and maybe 20 feet in the middle. Geathers looking to fight off the change of control here. And Geathers never felt that coming. That's a reversal. And Geathers in deep trouble, and he's in close to getting pinned. The referee didn't see it yet. Geathers with the takedown and the lead, but then gives up the pin to Alex O'Donnell in 1:24. 16 points for Middleton. They jump out to a 6-0 lead. Geathers never felt that coming. He had his leg tied up. His opponent O'Donnell was reaching back for the head. Geathers out of position. And now they're waiting to see who's got choice. And now we're having a discussion with the official, and they may have given choice to the wrong wrestler in the first match. And this is now going to be the 150-pound matchup. Sam Zanton and the Red Raiders are going to put out a different wrestler. Ashton Roosh at 150. Against Sam Zanton, who is ranked 4th in the state and a sophomore. So the Red Raiders are going to make a move here and slide everybody from Mason Tritz on up. Deep half as Roosh goes over on his back. He fights to get, and the referee called the pin just as Roosh came off his back. That pin was in 22 seconds. So Middleton jumps out to a quick 12-0 lead. Keep back in the back of your mind at 106, 215, and 285. Middleton does not have anybody in the lineup. Mason Tritz now goes up to 157. And scheduled to go would be Cougar Harkins, a sophomore. My name is Scott Tesch. I'll be giving you move-by-move, play-by-play, I guess you'd call it, as Tritz in on a double leg. Lifts, takes him back down to the mat. We got to thank Craig Tim for volunteering this evening, giving you mat side seats, as we like to say here in Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. 1 point escape, Harkins. Sweep shot in on a single leg right at the knee by Tritz. He's got it elevated. Harkins looking to get out of bounds here if he can. Tritz with a back trip takes him back to the mat, leads 4-1. And Joyce Bennett is going to keep us updated on stats and any type of changes that we see in the lineups to make sure we get the right opponents. Again, scheduled to go would be Cougar Harkins, who is a sophomore. Tritz, patented cradle, turns him to his back. Tritz building the lead now, lost the grip on the lock on hands. So he's going to reset, pick up the three near fall. He's up 7-1. Harkins to his feet. Gets the 1 point escape, 7-2 with 50 seconds left. Tritz into a double leg. Takes him over the top, steps over, locks on a leg, crawls up the body, comes up with a half on the way through as well. 25 seconds left. Tritz looking for a pin. Tritz is a pinner. Straightens him out one more time, runs him over the top. Harkins rolled through it temporarily. 2 near fall for Tritz. 5 seconds left. Tritz has a double leg coming out the backside with a Polish double. End of the period, 11-2, the Red Raider with a lead. Holman crowd getting very loud here as they look to do some upsetting here. The Red Raiders came from behind. They were up for a while. Holman jumped in front, and then the Red Raiders came back in the last round in the wrestlebacks especially. Scored enough points. He got some pin points to win the regional. Cradle again by Tritz. Has Harkins on his back one more time. Harkins switched, tried to roll the other way, and that tightened it up a little bit more for the Red Raider. 118, got a lot of time left. Harkins got his arm through and up on the body of Tritz right now. So now it's 14-2. Harkins trying to get some hand control underneath. Try and stop the Tritz cradle from coming again. Cross face. Cradle locked. Tritz takes him backwards one more time. Harkins on his back, a little better position this time. Got a chance to flatten him out. There is the pin for Mason Tritz. Tritz with a pin in 3:27. Red Raiders chipping into the lead, put 6 on the board of their own. Next up, 165 pounds will be Bennett Weidman. His opponent, Finn Gerals, supposedly, and I do believe that's who that is. I think I heard the name Finn come out. Gerals was a regional champ, and Weidman the same. Weidman with a Russian arm tie. Gerals trying to fight back. Hard whizzer, and they go off the mat. Weidman up a weight class here in this dual meet. Now, where they wrestled in the individual regional doesn't have hardly any bearing on where they can wrestle in this team sectional. Russian arm tie by the Red Raider. Change sides now. Weidman again with that Russian. Nice ankle pick. Takes him down, trying to fight a half in.
I think Ryan was talking to him about it.
1:10 left, first period, 2-0. Bennett Weidman. Spiral ride by the Red Raider. Half Nelson inside crossbody in the thigh. Gerals trying to build to a higher base. Now claw ride by Weidman. 45 seconds left. Now Weidman has a wrist he's working on, pinning across the back on the left side. Can't quite get it out yet. Warning, stalling Gerals. Weidman working hard on this left side wrist here, keeping it tucked underneath. Good control, good ride. Now he fires a half. Gerals hit for warning stalling. No points the first time. Second one will be a point for Weidman. Weidman again working on that armbar, baseballing it across the back, and they're out of bounds. End of the period, 2-0 the lead for Weidman. Gerals' choice, he defers. Weidman's choice, he's going down.
I'm doing it off this one right now. Just doing it.
With the 150-pound match going on right now, and it's tied. Weidman with a reversal in a hurry, got a headlock. Looking to pin Gerals. He's got a long time to settle him in here. As I started to say, tied at 150 in the other dual meet. 5-0 Holman with a lead. Weidman with a pin. In 2:18 on the fall. Back to tied, 12-12. 175 pounders ready to go. Mark Jeske, your Red Raider, getting set to come out against possibly Mason Martin. Jeske, a regional champ. Martin did not qualify at 175. And the regional at Middleton was in. Jeske wrestling really well right now. Slide by Weekly, but missed. Jeske stays square stance right in front of you at all times. He doesn't go anywhere. A lot of screaming and hollering between Wanakee and Holman. Martin with a bad shot. and Jeske made him pay for it. Jeske way out in front of the shoulders, rips that left arm out, pins it across the back, trying to reach through and lock up the Farmer if he can. Mason Martin is a freshman for the Middleton team. 30 seconds left. Jeske still working at left side wrist. Now he's got a bar on that side. Got wrist control. Gonna run out the front. See if he can, change corners, change sides, trying to pull him over. And Martin goes over. Reverse headlock. Pin. 153 on the fall. 6 Red Raiders, team points. They jump out. To a 18-12 lead. Holman up 8-0 now through 150. 190-pound matchup. 190-pounder is Reed Falk, regional champion, and they're going to forfeit. Reed Falk wins by forfeit. Six team points for Middleton. Dual meet is tied at 18. Now the Red Raiders go on a run of 3 forfeit wins in a row. 215-pounder Grayson Reimer. He's going to head out and pick up the 6 points. And it's 24-18, the Red Raiders. Tanner Gormanson getting ready to go. And he will come out, pick up the forfeit win. Put 6 Red Raider team points on the board. It's going to be 30-18. And next up, 106-pounders. Deegan Armagas scheduled. And we'll see. Did they send somebody out here at 106? Nope, that's a 113-pounder that walked up to the table. Deegan Armagas with a 6-point forfeit win. It's 36-18 right now. $113-pounders. Gavin Jacobs, your Red Raider, scheduled to go against Tavish Fink. Tavish Fink and Gavin Jacobs. Jacobs, the second place finisher in the regional. And Tavis Fink, I should say, not wrestled in the regional. He is a sophomore. Jacobs with a quick takedown, got a bar, runs it over the top, got a long time to try to get the pin here. Just got to slowly settle him in. Now double arm bar, sits it out. This gets really, really tight. There is the pin in 36 seconds. Six more Red Raider team points, 42-18 to dual meet. 120-pounders set to go. Grady Hargrove is a regional champ. pretty weak weight class in that regional. There's only 4 wrestlers against Landon Freeman, who was a regional champ as well. $120-pound matchup. Here we go. Front headlock, short drag, spins behind. Got 2 and a takedown. Freeman going to cut him loose. Give him a little harm on the way up. Get some separation. Bad shot in by Hargrove. Tried to hang on to some wrist control, but Freeman just yanks that back out of there. Nice collar tie to an ankle pick, runs him over, takes him down 4-2 right now. Short drag on the scramble. Freeman looking to turn him. Underhook, overhook. Launcher pad could have been loaded, but Freeman backed off. He snaps him down to his knees. Shuck on by, missed the shuck, couldn't get to the leg. Hargrove took a shot in, but Freeman countered that pretty easily. Underhook with a toss down to a single leg. Low at the ankle, get it elevated, takes him right in front of him, covers him up. It's now 6-2 with 42 seconds left, first period. Arm bar and a wrist tied up by Freeman, but Hargrove able to get that arm ahead. Now he's reached back, covered up a leg of Freeman, trying to elevate that. Freeman's got to keep his hips on top if he can, as Hargrove's got that heel. Reaching back now. Don't get caught in the same thing that Geathers got caught in. Back to the tight waist. And a wrist control into the period. 6-2, the Red Raider with the lead, Landon Freeman. Hargrove with the choice. He takes down in the referee's start, and Freeman will cover him. It was interesting to watch. We were talking amongst Craig, Joyce, and I up here before the match. Middleton kind of just sat around and didn't show much enthusiasm. It's like they really never thought they had a chance here in this dual meet. It's interesting to watch body language a lot. Red Raiders on the front of their seats. Middleton's sitting back, relaxed. Bar, wrist tied up by Freeman. Trying to run it. Straighten him out one time. Lost the bar. Spiral ride now. Half and a hard tight waist. $112 left, second period. Hargrove able to stay in his base pretty well. Freeman finally gets him flattened down a little bit on his chest. Warning, stalling, Hargrove. There he reaches back again. Freeman hung his head. Freeman releases, I think he had a cradle locked up. He released that, went back to a single to gain control, covers him up one more time. Still half on a wrist by the Red Raider. 12 seconds left. Hargrove is not going to go over here. Time is out. Second period comes to an end. 2 minutes left. 6-2. Landon Freeman with a lead. Freeman's choice. Down he goes. Freeman got a loose whizzer in. One point. Freeman stalling Hargrove. He needed to come up and improve his position here, and he just buried his head and hung on. Now Freeman gets the escape as well. Should be 8-2. Duck attempt by Hargrove, and Freeman just stoned him cold. Around the corner he goes. Hargrove reached back. Bar and a half. Hargrove goes over. Freeman's got a lot of time to settle him here, and this looks pretty tight. There's the pin. 4:01 on the full time. Six Red Raider team points. 48-18 the dual meet score. Locked up for the Red Raiders. They will advance to the the team sectional finals. Next up, for the Red Raiders, looks like Jack Ackerman here at 126 against Alder Plowman, a freshman. To take down Ackerman, he's got a bar. And we'll have Joyce check just to make sure. Jack Ackerman and Alder Freeman, or Alder Plowman, I guess. They got to plan them.
Planman, Lehman.
Lehman's a freshman. Oh, this is tight, stacking him up on his shoulders in 47 seconds. Jack Ackerman a fall and a pin. 6 more team points for the Red Raiders, 54-18 to dual meet. Now you're going to see Carter Freeman come out. Alborz Donani is scheduled to go. And Carter Freeman and Jack Ackerman switched weight classes. Alborz Donavi was a regional champ. Carter Freeman finished in second to Holman, no less. Front headlock. So we're going to be eager to see some type of rematch maybe in that dual meet. Red Raiders have this one locked up at 54-18, 2 matches left. This one and one more with Aiden Armagast and Pavel Jones. Freeman around the corner he goes with a takedown. Spiral ride. Freeman with a spiral ride. Arm bar to a coffee grinder now. Who popped that arm for a half, couldn't quite get there. 1 minute. Carter Freeman's looking to cut him loose, I think, here. Got the one escape, 2-1. Sweep shot missed. Inside single leg shot. Off the mat they work. 41 seconds left. Red Raiders will have quite a bit of time to watch the Wanakee Holman dual meet. trying to jab down was Donani. Freeman short drug him on by. Freeman covers him for a takedown as they both were on their heads temporarily. Turk turn off a legs ride. Now a bar. 8 seconds left. Freeman just going to ride this period out with a 4-1 lead. Freeman's choice. He's going to defer. Donani's choice. Yeah. One of the assistant coaches told Donani to defer. Well, you don't have that choice after your opponent deferred. So that was kind of fun to see. Hard tight waist and a coffee grinder on that right-hand side by Freeman. Got that arm pinned across the back. The official looking to make sure he keeps that 90 degrees across the back. Now he's got a baseball there. 2% toss. Donani stands up. Freeman just horses him back to the mat. Donani's got his left arm stuck straight out underneath him. Now Freeman kind of facelifts him with a Turk turn again. Turns that into a headlock. Near fall coming. Donani tried to kick over the top. Freeman got to get his head up. Freeman goes right and he takes him right back to his back one more time. 50 seconds left. There's the pin for Carter Freeman. .311 on the fall time. 6 Red Raider team points. It's 60 to 18 right now, and Aiden Armagast at 138, scheduled to go against Pavel Jones, who is a sophomore. Pavel Jones was a third place finisher. Aiden Armagast, also third place finisher. We're making sure we get everybody checked in here, and we head to the mat. Pavel Jones, a sophomore. Aiden Armagast, a junior. Armagast dives right into a double right off the whistle. Now he's trying to work up the body, and he does. Gets the takedown as Jones gives up the position. Right now, Holman pitching a shutout through 165. They are ahead 14-0. The Raiders setting a tone early here. Pin everybody. Armbar. Ellsworth bar. Takes him back to the mat. Looking for a tip. Now just a bar on the left side, wrist tied up on the right. Jones pulled his knees up under him. Armagast says, I'm going to run you again anyway. Stay with a good pinning combination. 1 minute left, got a lot of time. Got that bar on this near side. Wrist control on the far side, right behind the scoring pylon. Wrist and a half, over, wrist and a bar, excuse me. And Pavel Jones close to going over, but lost the control of the pinning combination. 24 seconds left. Now we got near fall coming up, lost the bar. 10 seconds left. You should have a couple near fall coming. There's two. in the one period. 4-0. Aiden Armagost from Rapids with a lead. We got some blood time coming. And the training staff here will get that stopped and cleaned up. Coaching staff from Middleton, Kevin Miker, Wayne Bruno, Jesus Ketchel, Shante Lackey is the coaching staff from Middleton, the Middleton Cardinals. And Holman's crowd screaming again as they got a reversal and a cradle on their opponent, looking to get some near faller pins. And now Wanakee looking to reverse that position. Quite a wild scramble in the end of the period. All right, we're back and ready to go. Jones's choice. He defers. Armagost takes the bottom position. Let's see how long Jones can hold Armagost. Armagost to his feet, trying to hit a switch. Switch the other way, back to his feet again. Stepped over, did Armagost, picking that bottom side leg. Turns the corner, gets the reversal, facelifts him to his back. Now Armagost repositions, trying to figure out how he can get that other shoulder down. Now he fires a half. Pavel Jones able to fight stomach back down and get that half off. Barr on this near side. 1 minute left, second period. 9-0, Armagost leads. And Holman just picked up another pin. And we got more blood time on Pavel Jones. It's now 20-0 in favor of Holman through 175. And they got Jones cleaned back up again. He'll be on the bottom of the referee's position. 39 seconds left. Aiden Armagost looking for a pin in the worst way here. He just can't quite get him settled. Got a bar again as he takes him off his base. Half and a bar. Lost a half, just not quite strong enough to hold a couple of pinning combinations. End of the period is here as Armagost traps that trailing arm with a hard tight waist and smacks Pavel Jones back to the mat. Jones's choice. He's looking over, didn't know where to go. Coach said, well, go on your feet. And Armagost in with a long double leg shot again. Steps through the trip, turns the corner. Takes him down as he works up the body. It's 11-0 right now. Armagost pitching a shutout. So far, the only points that Middleton got were in the first two matches where the Red Raiders had Chase Gethers go down to a pin at 124 and then inserted Ashton Roosh at 150 to make a move the rest of the way up against Sam Zanton, excuse me. in a pin, and then the Red Raiders forfeited at 190. So that's the 18 points that Middleton has got. 57 seconds left. Armagot's done about everything he can to try and turn him, just can't hold him. Got a bar again on the far side. Warning, stalling, Pavel Jones, 1 point. Armagost, it's now 12-0, 30 seconds left. Stack attempt. Jones has done everything except get pinned. And he's fought hard. That was his job, evidently. And he's given Armagost a good fight, even though Armagost put up 12 points on the board. The end of the match is here, 12-0, major decision. Four Red Raider team points, 64-18. The Red Raiders send Middleton home in the dual meet side. They advance to the team sectional finals that will be coming up. Looking like it's going to be against Holman. Teams go out and shake hands. We get a little bit of a break. The Red Raiders got pins from Mason Tritz, Bennett Weidman, Mark Jeske. Forfeit wins for Grayson Reimer, Tanner Gormanson, Deegan Armagost, Gavin Jacobs a pin, Landon Freeman a pin, Jack Ackerman and Carter Freeman a pin, and Aiden Armagost a major decision. Red Raiders will get a chance to watch and do a little scouting on the Holman squad. We're going to take a break, catch our breath, do a little book work, and we'll be back with the team sectional finals. Wisconsin Rapids probably taking on Holman. Battle of number 3 and number 10 ranked teams in the state. We'll be back with more Lincoln High School Red Raider Wrestling on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. And we're back now at the finals of the team sectional wrestling tournament. The winner of this dual meet goes to the team state tournament in Madison the week following the individual tournament. 150 pounds is the draw weight for tonight's final dual meet. Holman taking on Wisconsin Rapids. A.J. Ellish.
For Wisconsin Rapids, Mason Tritz.
A.J. Ellish and Mason Tritz going at it here. A.J. Ellis at 150 defeated Mason Tritz 4-3. They stayed on their feet most of the match. And Tritz is a guy that likes to be on the mat wrestling. So they scouted that pretty well in the individual regional. Ellish finishing in first place. Mason Tritz wrestled his way back to second. The Red Raiders won the flip. They took the even matches. They will have to put out a wrestler on the 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th, 10th, 12th, and 14th weight class. Holman took out their opponent Wanakee by a score of 44-22. A lot of fans for both schools here. Slide by Elish. Tritz reached in, got a single. No takedown yet, and they're out of bounds. Official shaking his head, no, no, no. And we got 50 seconds left. First period still zeros on the board. Again, Elish maybe just a touch better on his feet than Tritz. Russian arm tie now by the Red Raider. Around the corner he goes. Inside to a single leg. Alicia on the outside looking in. Tritz trying to suck that leg in. Tritz staying in bounds here, and Alish trying to come around the backside. And they're out of bounds. Alish with a counter. 13 seconds left yet. It would be okay here for a 0-0 first period, so you don't want to take a bad shot and try to force a score here. And all of a sudden it got dead quiet in the gym. And the 1-0-0. Flipping a disc, comes up red. A.J. Alicia's choice, he deferred. Tritz is going down. A couple other results from the team sectional. Menominee defeated D.C. Everest 38-25, and Marshfield lost to Hudson 37-36. Menominee and Hudson wrestling for a spot in the state team tournament. As Tritz gets the escape, they're on their feet. Now, don't go behind in this period. Bad shot in, Alish reshot. Tritz has got a counter. Tritz is fighting this hard. Now Alish got his hand out. He's got a half and a takedown. Tritz bellies down. 2-1 Alish. In the toughest team sectional in the state, Bayport took out Hortonville 32-31. That was number 2 and number 7. Kaukauna took out Pulaski 54-11. Bayport and Kaukauna 1 and 2 in the state, going at it for a spot in the tournament. Tritz reaching back, trying to get into that grub around type stuff that he likes to do. 38 seconds left. Crossface to a far side elbow is a leash. A leash trying to barb wire Tritz up. Tritz turns and faces, builds a base. 18 seconds left. Alish picking an ankle, regains control. Three seconds, 2, 1. Tritz not able to get the reversal or the escape. 2-1, Alish with the lead. His choice are going on their feet. Again, they're going to stay away from being on the mat with Tritz at all costs. Caution, got to wait for the clock to get reset. Give you a couple other results. Wisconsin Rapids 64, Middleton 18. You just watched that. Holman 44, Waunakee 22. One tournament, Slinger, we have no results from. They don't show up on track wrestling. We have no idea who did what there. In the Mukwonago team sectional, Sun Prairie 43, Janesville Park 26. Mukwonago 53, Monona Grove McFarland 9. In a Waukesha West tournament, Waukesha West 61, Wauwatosa East West 10. Heartland Arrowhead 66, Menominee Falls 15. Now they finally got the clock reset. On their feet, Tritz needs a takedown to take the lead. And you know Alicia's going to probably defense a lot until after probably gets called for a stalling. Tritz into a double leg shot, missed that. Alish goes into a barrel roll takedown. He's got Tritz sitting on the seat of his step in right now. Tritz is fighting hard to not get taken down here. 1:25 left. Tritz has got a cross-body half. Ilish getting higher. Officials letting them wrestle, letting them settle it out on the mat. 1 minute. Could get a stalemate call here. Neither wrestler able to. And the scramble. Ilish catches Tritz, puts him on his back. 39 seconds left. It's 6-1 Ilish. Tritz up to his high base. Forward roll gets Ilish a little room. Tritz coming out to face him now. 1 point escape, 6-2. Takedown to the back will be huge for Tritz, but that's what he needs right now. Shot in there off of the mat. 15 seconds. Headlock attempt missed, slipped through it. 8-2. And Ilish takes an 8-2 win at 150 pounds. That match was 4-3 in the regional for Ilish. Next up, 157 pounds, Bennett Weidman coming out for the Red Raiders. Regional champion. We'll see who he takes on. Colin Griffin, his opponent.
Bennett Weidman. And from Holman, Colin Griffin.
Griffin finished fourth. Bennett Weidman, the champion. They did not wrestle in the regional. You'd look for extra points here out of Bennett Weidman. Griffin's job not to give up extra points. Weidman got the Polish double, stacking him on his shoulders. Referee not looking. Missed the near fall. 2 takedown. Almost caught him and had him stuck. Referee on the wrong side, just watching the action and didn't realize Weidman had him just about flat. Weidman with a wrist and a half now. Weidman knows his job in this dual meet, scores as many extra points as he can get. Armbar on the left-hand side with a half on the right. 57 seconds left. Weidman with an arm baseballed behind the back. Pressure across, pulling it farther across. And again, dead silence for an instant here. Griffin laying with his stomach flat on the mat. Weidman with a bar and a half, lost a half. Stack attempt. Half on the wrist now by the Red Raider. Power half by the Red Raider, just straight to a half on the wrist now. You don't have to pin him in the first period, but you're looking for extra points here. 2-0 Weidman after 1. And Holman's crowd clapping loudly too because they know Griffin's job is not to give up extra points. Weidman's choice, he goes down starting the second period. Weidman to his feet on the buzzer, working on hand control. Warning, stalling, Colin Griffin. Hard switch on the way down to the mat by Bennett Weidman. You can get 1 here and then score 2. There's 1. It's 4. It's 3-0 right now. Weidman on a shot in again. Folds Griffin up, puts him on the seat of his singlet, covers him up. 5-0, the lead right now, barbed wire. They're going to cut him loose, go to work on their feet, build a lead, try to take him down from his feet to his back. Russian arm tie by the Red Raider. Back trip off that Russian. Takedown, catches him on his back. Weidman can stick him here. .40 seconds left. Colin Griffin crawls off the mat. 3 near fall for the Red Raider. Couple other dual meet results. Homestead 63, South Milwaukee 9, Franklin 51, Nicolay 21. Homestead and Franklin wrestling for a spot, along with Muskego 56, Kenosha Indian Trail 17, Burlington 34, Wilmot Union 33. Muskego and Burlington wrestling for a spot in the state team tournament. Farmer locked up by Weidman. He sticks him flat to the mat right there. Just stay with it, Bennett. You got a little time left yet. Pin for Bennett Weidman in 3:57. Six, huge Red Raider team point. 6-3 the dual meet right now. 165-pound matchup. Cooper Meyer, the Red Raider, at 165. Probably Jonathan Lamprich.
At 165 pounds, from Poland, Emerson
Nope.
Melby. And from Wisconsin,
Emerson Lau Melby drops down to 165. Melby up at 75 in the individual regional. Meyer down at 65. Melby finished in 4th place. They're going to probably move Jonathan Lamprich up against Mark Jeske. Cooper Meyer into a single off wrist control. Can he complete the takedown? Don't go down to your face. Just runs out of power in there. Off the mat they work. Meyer in on the shot. Had it in there deep enough, but could not finish it. Got folded up with his chest and his face on the mat. Arm tie now by Lau Melby. Wrist control by Cooper Meyer. One advantage for Meyer. He's awful long. Got a lot of reach there. Melby on the outside looking in. Backed off the mat. Cooper Meyer's got to have the match of his life right here. No mistakes. Arm drag missed. Underhook now with head position by Meyer. Barrel roll takedown as Meyer comes rushing in. Meyer's got the head down, covers him up for 2. Meyer with a takedown leads 2-0. .23 seconds left. Meyer's got to ride him out here, maintain that 2-0 lead. Melby with a hard start. Meyer with a good front trip. Get high on the body. There you go. Get a wrist now. 10 seconds left on the edge of the mat. And they go off. 9 seconds on the clock. Meyer's got to have a hard start. Head coach Scott Bennett points to the clock, tells me we got 9 seconds. Keep him down here. Forward roll. Myers looking to catch him here. Ran out of time, almost. Nice job by Cooper Meyer. And now we got Melby's choice. He goes down to start the second period. Meyer going to be on top. Roll attempt coming. Roll attempt again. Melby into a single leg now. Meyer's got to fight this off. Nice little duck under by Melby, gets the reversal. Now, Meyer has to be tough under here and come up and out. This could be a huge swing match in this dual meet. Legs ride by Melby. Meyer builds to a base. Crossface by Melby, got to that far side elbow, got to pick that hand off. Melby quickly steps into a legs ride. Don't go flat, Cooper. There, now Cooper's got a chance to come out here. 2 reversal, Cooper Meyer. He leads 4-2. 40 seconds left, second period. Meyer's got to get a hard start again. He cannot back off at all. Forward roll again. Half Nelson by Meyer and wrist control. Stay with that. Just not enough power. Forward roll. Takes Melby to his back. Cooper Meyer looking to get a pin. Squeeze him up, Cooper. You got 10 seconds. Pin! Cooper Meyer! Huge! Put the lights out on Melby. In 3:51. Huge 6-run Raider team points. Best match of his entire career right there. 175, Mark Jeske comes out. He's a regional champion. They're going to put probably Jonathan Lamprecht.
Mark Jeske. And from Holden, Jonathan Lamprecht.
That's the move they made. Lamprecht finishing in second place at 165 in the individual regional. Jeske a champion at 175. These two did not match up. Wow, everybody catching their breath, and Jeske with a takedown. Lamprecht up to his feet in a hurry. Jeske with a back trip off a high single. And Lamprecht able to kick free, 2-1. Again, Jeske stays square right in your face. He won't go anywhere.
Dead quiet again.
It's interesting. You get tons of noise. It's deafening, and then all of a sudden, absolutely not one sound. Collar tie by the Raider. 58 seconds left, first period. 2-1, Rapids. Slide by. Little short drag. Round of the body lock. Lifts that leg. Back trip. Takes him down. 4-1. Got our wrist tied up. Works around the corner. Got it out behind the back. Lamprecht up on his knees, though. Ten seconds remaining. First period, 4-1. Wisconsin Rapids leads. Mark Jeske. Got our wrist tied up. Picking an ankle hard. Gonna run the clock out. 4-1 the lead into the second period. Jeske's choice. Jeske's choice. He defers. Lamprecht takes down. Lamprecht stands up off that inside leg. Drops off on a single. Got it elevated. Sweep through a couple times for the back trip. Well, I'll take a front trip then, he says. Good tight waist by the Red Raider. The Red Raiders went through Middleton like a bull in a china shop, pinning everybody they seen on the mat except one major decision. Lamprecht able to turn inside, grab a leg. Little ankle bite now by Jeske. Jeske now under the arm, working on a wrist. .105 left yet. Jeske hips him off, got a leg, trying to turn him with a Turk here. Lets him go back, stomach down, works on some wrists now. 30 seconds remaining, second period. Jeske with an arm across the back again. What's he gonna do with it? 15 seconds left. He's trying to lock up the farmer, go underneath the far side arm, grab the wrist. He's got it locked, lost the wrist. Over goes Lamprecht. Jeske's got him tight here. Time runs out. (7-1) the Red Raider. Jeske's choice, he's going down. Lamprecht somehow survived it. Basin all building to a high base is Jeske. And Lamprecht cuts him loose. 8-1. Little slide and missed. Little duck attempt, missed that one. This move by Holman could be the move that either wins or costs them the dual meet. And Cooper Meyer with a 351 pin made quick work of that. Jeske leading 8-1. Needs one more point to get to a major. That's an extra bonus point in a team score. Shot in, missed. Jeske's got time to set up his good takedown one time yet, and then work for near fall. Shot by Lamprecht. Jeske comes up, catches him, puts him back on his feet. Crowds are starting to get a little excited here. Slide by, missed it. 29 seconds left. 12 seconds. Lamprecht in on a single leg shot. Jeske trying to counter. Eight one. Mark Jeske with a win. 3 more Red Raider team points. 15-3 right now as we stand. Next up, 190 pounders. Kyler Tritz wrestled Blake Goyat in the regional and stuck him in 51 seconds in a wrestleback. Tritz looking for some retribution here as far as how he got caught late, leading 7-1 or 2. We'll see who.
At 190 pounds from
Holman.
Mason Helgerson.
Oh, different wrestler.
Rapids, Taylor Tritz.
Mason Helgerson was up at 215 in the individual regional, and Grayson Reimer stuck him. Slide by miss by Tritz. Helgerson gonna collar tie and hang on with a double one. Slide by, takedown by Tritz. Slide by so hard, Helgerson went right to his feet,
Oh, he got it crazy.
or right from his feet to his knees. Coaching staff says, cut him. Tritz says, I'll give you a little harm on the way up. 2-1, the Red Raider. Slide by, missed again. Double collar tie. This head coach came from Freedom. And when the Red Raiders had a tournament at Lincoln High School, Freedom had a 2-on-1 or 2-handed collar tie that they used all the time. Didn't make a difference there with Tritz. Takes him down one more time, 4-1, 50 seconds. Tip attempt coming. Little hip tip. Bar and a wrist. Wrist and a half. And off the mat they go. No near fall. 25 seconds left. Tritt's going to try to ride him out here. Cross face. Cradle. Turned him. 17 seconds left. Official looking for a spot to see the shoulders. Tritt's going to switch it up now. Reverse headlock. Got him flat. Time runs out. 3 near fall Tritz. 7-1 the lead. Well, if you can put him there once, you can put him there again. Helgerson's choice. He defers. Tritz takes bottom instantly. Tritz bases off, high base to his feet, working on hands. Helgerson cuts him loose, puts him in a 2-handed collar tie. Now he's ducked to a single. Runs him right up the chain, couldn't quite catch an arm though. 10-1. Crossface cradle again. Don't take him suicide. Oh, he did anyway, but made it work. Helgerson shoulder up too high. 3 near fall, 13-1. Tritz grabs the wrist on the right side. Hard cross face. Couldn't quite trap the arm. Helgerson just staying in a base, trying not to give up any extra points. He's already got a major put on him. Not trying to get up at all, staying on his stomach, and you hear that coming from his bench. Stay on your stomach, warning, stalling. Helgerson 45 seconds left, second period only. Tritz with a bar, runs him over. 35 seconds left. Tritz changing it up again. Pin! Tyler Tritz in 3:34. 6 huge Red Raider team points. 21-3, exactly what you want one of your hammers to do. Grayson Reimer at 2:15. We'll see who they send out there. Was going to be Helgeson. See if they move Goyette up.
At 215 pounds, from Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln, Grayson Reimer. And from Pullman, Blake Goyette.
This is Blake Goyette. These two did not wrestle in the regional. Reimer got a pin over Helgeson in minute 44. Tritz wrestled back Goyette in a match for second and stuck him in 52 seconds. So Holman making the moves, now working out so far. We'll see how Reimer does with Goyette. Red Raiders off to a 21-3 lead. See Goyette with a collar tie and blocker with the elbow. Reimer shakes him off, goes back to the center. As we had mentioned all year long, Reimer came out about a week before the season started after a break from wrestling for a few years, and he is one amazing physical specimen. He's got speed, he's got balance, he's got power. Jab down, collar tie, around the corner he goes, take down, 2, got a half. .50 seconds. Ankle pick to get Goyette off his base. Cradle locked up. And Goyette kicks out of bounds. Coaching staff signaled put him back on his feet. Guess they're going to let him ride for a while. Goyette building up to a little higher base. Reimer just got to stay real basic and good here. Under the arms, there you go. Drive forward. Get wrist control. Goyette up to his feet. Reimer with just a tight waist takes him back to the mat. Goyette pins the leg on the mat. End of the period, 2-0. Reimer. Reimer's choice, he defers. And they're going to put Goyette on his feet, 2-1. Reimer fighting to get inside that collar tie. Reimer tried to clear an elbow block and then just ran short of scooping up that leg. 119, 2-1 Reimer. There's a 2-on-1 collar tie. Warning, stalling Goyette. Goyette going to look to get a little impatient here. Tried to get to the underhooks for a throw. Reimer trying to snap him down. Couldn't make that work right now. 42 seconds left. Both fighting on hand control. Goyette with a collar tie again. Now the double collar tie. And they worked their way off the mat. 21 seconds left.
We got a point for something. It went like this.
Maybe fleeing the mat for Goyette because it's 3-1 Reimer right now. That would be the second sort of stalling type call. Three seconds, 2-1. Reimer tried to drop underneath, and Goyette with that double collar tie wouldn't let him. 3-1, Reimer. Reimer's choice, he goes down. Another huge match for the Red Raiders. They're going to optional start him now. Reimer just way too quick, snaps right up on his feet. 4-1 now. Both wrestlers not real convinced on taking shots. Jab attempt by Reimer off the wrist control. Again, a close match. Reimer shoots down. Goyette comes in. Reimer too quick, too good, too much balance. 115. Reimer can't afford to get his feet directly underneath his hips when he takes those shots. .53 seconds. There's a 2-on-1 collar tie again. Now looking for a headshot. There's a 2-on-1 collar tie. That's the blocking call again. It's 5-1 now. Reimer trying to wade in. Headgear comes off of the Red Raider. 19 seconds left. He's ahead 5-1. Goyette not able to do nothing. Headgear not staying tight, so the referee says if you got one, change it out. Which they do. 19 seconds left. 5-1, Grayson Reimer. Headlock coming. Goyette trying to throw a headlock, back trip. Reimer too good a balance. 3, 2, 1. 5-1, Grayson Reimer. Reimer was looking to go shake the hand of the other coach, and they said, "Ah, don't worry about it. We're not going to do that right now." Tanner Gormanson at 285 against the big heavyweight in Tristan Brennan. Tristan Brennan beat Gormanson 7-3. He was the regional champion. Gorman was third. In the Waunakee dual meet with Brennan and the Waunakee heavyweight, I thought Brennan was pretty darn good as a heavyweight. And the Wanakee heavyweight pinned him. He was better. I was shocked. Slide by. Missed by Brennan. This could get really physical here as Brennan's been slinging some hands already. And he headbutted Gormanson once. Pinch headlock. It's the 2-on-1 collar tie again. Now, launching pad is loaded here. Somebody could go for a takeoff. Gormanson about 250, 255, and Brennan a full load here at 285. Brennan only a sophomore. Toss attempt missed by Brennan. Gormanson's got to remain with some kind of control over an elbow and a wrist or something here. 38 seconds left. Again, this is a match here where it'd be not too bad to be 0-0 after one if you don't have the lead. Missed slide by Brennan. 15 seconds. 2-on-1 collar tie. And the 1, zeros on the board. It's going to be Brennan's choice. He deferred, thank you very much. Gormanson's choice to go down. Now, Gormanson can't hang around down here. Let all that big weight out of that guy on top of you. Plants the foot up to his feet. Brennan clears him. Gormanson, don't get on your back. Can't roll a big guy like that. Gotta wrestle smart here. Gormanson backing up over his legs. Now I gotta grab that hand, put it over his head. Brennan just got an ankle bite here. It's all he's got. Gormanson standing up, getting some hand control. Move your feet, Gormy. Brennan, big and powerful, lifts, takes him over the top, back to the mat. Gormanson stood there and waited. Now, picking a hand out, turning inside, comes to his feet. Got one in the escape, 105 left. This match ain't done, though. You're thinking maybe these two guys will see each other again in the sectional tournament. Gormanson with a collar tie now. Blocked by Brennan. Gormanson now. Got a pinch headlock here. Lost the head position. Brennan with an under overhook. Launching pad is loaded here. Front trip. Missed by Gorman. Not real convicted on that front trip. Kind of a half-hearted attempt. Off the mat they go as Brennan gets the underhooks, throws him off the mat. End of the period. 1-0 Gormanson. Brennan's got to go down. They're telling Gormanson, get underneath his arms, get some wrist control, keep him down. Brennan's a big fella. Gormanson changed side, looking to pick an ankle, flattens him down. Now, can we keep him here? Brennan posting a leg on the mat. Brennan's a big guy. He can't cradle a big guy like that. Brennan, roll attempt. Gormanson catches him on his back. Got near fall coming. Near fall coming for Gormanson. He's got 3 on the board. Get underneath that arm, get a crossface. There you go, Gormy. 3 near fall, 4-0 the lead, 55 seconds left. Gormanson turns the wrist back. Half Nelson in a spiral ride by the Red Raider. Gormy, get your head up. Near fall. Nope, gave him 2. Got the reversal. It's 4-2 now. 10 seconds left.
Just stay there. Stay there. Stay there.
Gormanson's got a wrist pinned.
Hang on
3,
to him.
2,
Hang on to him.
1. Gormanson, 4-2. Three Red Raider team points, 27-3 right now. Half the dual meet done, half yet to go. Deegan Armagast at 106 pounds. Scheduled against Brock Needham. We'll see who they send out.
At 106 pounds from Wisconsin Rapid Lincoln, Deegan Armagast. And from Holman, Brock Needham.
This is Brock Needham. Needham beat Armagast 4-2 in the individual section regional, excuse me. Armagast finishing in second, Needham finishing as the champion. That was a match in the finals. Again, dead quiet all of a sudden. Needham stronger than Armagast. Arm drag. Can he get there? Got there for 2. But Needham is not going to quit here. He's going to be flying around the mat. You can bet that. 2-1. 120 left. Red Raiders running on some momentum here. They got 6 matches in a row. 3 pins, 3 decisions. 27-3 the lead right now. Arm tie by the Red Raider. Underhook now by Needham for a counter, and they break apart. .25 seconds left. Half of a shot by Armagast, and Needham easily countered that. Arm drag, around the corner he goes. Can he get there? Needham with a counter. Needham fought back to his feet. 3 seconds left. Good first period by Deegan Armagast. Armagast defers. Needham takes the bottom. 2-1 Armagast. And the arm was trapped by Armagast as they took a trip, and Needham slapped his side of his head on the mat. The trainers are going to look at him, and we hope the best for Mr. Needham here. So far in the in the team tournament, wrestling for a spot is Menominee against Hudson. Menominee's ranked 5th. Hudson's ranked 9th. Menominee's ahead right now, 13-9 in that dual meet. In the toughest sectional, Bayport's wrestling Kaukauna. That's number 1 and number 2. Bayport already took out Hortonville. Kaukana's ahead 12-9. The Rapids one you are watching, Wisconsin Rapids at Holman. We don't have any updates from the Slinger one between Watertown, West Bend West, Germantown, and Hartford Union. From Muskego, you have Sun Prairie taking on Mukwonago. Mukwonago is ranked 6th. From Waukesha West is wrestling the number 8 ranked team, Arrowhead. Homestead is taking on Franklin. Arrowhead's ahead 31-26 in their dual meet. Now, and the Racine St. Catherine Lutheran team sectional, Muskego is wrestling Burlington. Muskego ranked number 4 in the state. So the training staff still checking on the condition of Brock Needham. And again, we hope he's going to be all right here. Just an inadvertent thing that happened. He had his arm trapped and got taken back to the mat and ended up slapping his head on the mat pretty hard. So he's a little bit groggy right now, and they're checking him out to see how he's doing. The Red Raiders so far, Mason Tritz started out the dual meet, got beat by A.J. Elish 8-2, put 3 points on the board for Holman. Bennett Weidman came back at 157, a pin in 357 over Colin Griffin. At 165, Cooper Meyer, the best match of his career, came back and got a pin in 351 over Emerson Lau Melby. At 175, Mark Jeske, an 8-1 decision over Jonathan Lamprich. Kyler Tritz at 190, a pin in 334 over Mason Helgerson. Grayson Reimer at 215 got a 5-1 decision over Blake Goyette. And again, Holman's been making some moves all along up and down the weight class, so swapping out guys to see how they match up against the Red Raiders and need them up to his feet. And then Tanner Gormanson got a 4-2 revenge win over Tristan Brennan at heavyweight. Block Needham checking, make sure he's all right. Coach talked to him here a little bit, training staff conversing. And Deegan Armagast pacing around the mat, waiting to see what's going to happen here. They're going to make sure they use up all their injury time. Brock Needham is going to be pulled off the mat by the trainers. They feel he's not in the mental shape right there to continue on, and we wish the best for the young man from Holman in any event. Injury default victory for Deegan Armagast, and that's 6 more team points on the board. It's 33-3 right now, and now we got to pick up the pace again. The Red Raiders were on a 7-match win streak, and the trainers are going to go spend some time with Brock Needham as he was rolling around almost in like a shock kind of a scenario there.
And from Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln, Gavin Jacobs.
Now, Gavin Jacobs on the mat against, and I'm not sure who they said it was, Caleb Rundy, I think. Caleb Rundy. Gavin Jacobs finishing in 2nd place. Caleb Rundy finishing in 5th. They're off the mat, no points. Jacobs would have ended up in a worse position there. And Jacobs was a second place finisher in the individual regional. Rundy got knocked out and placed fifth in that regional at 113. Off the mat they work. Short drag attempt by Jacobs. Toss attempt by Rundy. Get your hips up, Gavin Jacobs. To take down Rundy. And he's got Jacobs in a bit of trouble here. Got a little double legs ride in now and trying to turn Jacobs, whose arm is caught up in the legs ride. Near fall coming, 50 seconds left. Jacobs able to get to a base. It's going to be 5-0 Rundy right now. Rundy's really high, and Jacobs could have grabbed the head, but he didn't feel it up there. No legs ride now by Rundy. Rundy with a half Nelson on his near side. Tight waist on the left, and they're going to roll him off the mat. 5 seconds left. 5-0 Rundy. Jacobs got to pick up the pace in the effort here. He's getting handled right now. Caution, jumping to start. Jacobs. Jacobs now trying to get a reversal here. Locked hands on Rundy. 1 point penalty, Gavin Jacobs. Rundy locked his hands around the waist while they were on their knees. 5-1 now, starting to build back. Rundy's choice. He's going to choose on their feet. Gavin Jacobs will take down this period, and he'll have choice in the third as well. Jacobs with his head on the mat, got to pick that up. Now you got to watch that, potentially dangerous, and Jacobs' arm got put in a position that was going to be potentially dangerous, and they stopped that. Jacobs now in a roll through. Rundy steps into a legs ride. Jacobs trying to turn inside. Jacobs got a single trying to come out the back door. Jacobs got the reversal at 5-3 now, minute and a half left. Jacobs unable to keep the half in at the wrong time because he was just about ready to turn Rundy. .50 seconds left. Half. Wrist tied up. Jacobs can't put the half in and keep it there. Got a bar on the right side. Going to step up, try to run that, and they stop it potentially dangerous as the hand of the bar went up through between the shoulder blades. And that was a good fair call as well. Reset him back in the referee's position. .40 seconds left. Rundy trying to roll Jacobs off the top. Jacobs caught the trailing arm, pulls him back in control. Be good if Jacobs could get the turn here in the final 25 seconds. Just to get the match tied because Jacobs will have his choice. Ten seconds left. End of 2 periods, 5-3. Runde still with a lead. Jacobs got to go down. Got to have some urgency here now. Jacobs with a stand-up attempt, got stopped. Bar. Jacobs turns a corner. Runde re-switches him. And Runde in control, stuck in a legs ride, stopped the move of Jacobs. Again, a matchup you may see Saturday. Roll attempt. Runde in the saddle for the ride. Trying to get a Turk turn, but that's not going to work. 1:20 left. Jacobs now trying to kick the legs free, but Runde throws a double legs ride in. Runde just legs riding and hanging on. That's all he's doing. 58 seconds. Warning, stalling, Runde. Runde staying parallel, using a legs ride just to control, not trying to turn. Good fair call. Jacobs got to fly from the bottom here. Runde catches him with a half, taking it back to the mat. Jacobs putting a hand out in front. 40 seconds. And Runde with a legs ride again, just hanging on here. "22 seconds. Runde staying covering the hips. 10 seconds. Jacobs, can he get the reversal? No, says the official. 5-3, Runde hangs on for the win. Second time Holman has been on the scoreboard with 3 points. It's 33-6 right now in the dual meet. 120 pounders getting ready to go. Landon Freeman at 120 for the Red Raiders has to report first. He was a regional champion, probably Noah Henderson.
3 pounds from Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln, Landon Freeman. And from Holman, Noah Henderson.
Noah Henderson is his matchup. Henderson finished in second place. Freeman beat him 6-5 in a close match. So again, a match that could go either way here. Double underhooks by Henderson. He likes to toss. Trip attempt. And he caught Freeman with a takedown. Freeman now will start in the bottom position, 1:16 left, trailing 2-0 first period. Freeman now coming to a high base. Gets taken back down to his knees. Freeman with a stand up again. Freeman now pins the arm across his shoulder. Trying to get to a roll, to a Peterson type roll was Freeman. Couldn't do that. Legs right on the left side by Henderson. Edge of the circle and out of bounce they go. 25 seconds left. First period action. Ten seconds. End of the first period. Henderson able to ride Freeman through most of it. Freeman's choice, he defers. Henderson's choice, he's going down. The one thing that some of the Red Raiders lack is power strength. They're good wrestlers, just power strength kind of hurts some of these guys a little bit. Arm bar on the right-hand side by Freeman. Henderson fighting his way up to his feet. Turns to face. Freeman trying to lock up on a single leg. Freeman now sucks the leg in, pops the head outside. Henderson picking a near side ankle. Freeman now trying to come out with a Polish double. Tight waist by Henderson and ankle pick. Freeman trying to clear the leg. Get his head out. Stalemate. Freeman making a little bit of progress there, but it was slow. He still remains in control. It's 56 seconds left. Legs ride by the Raider. Freeman getting out high over the shoulders. Henderson getting his hips elevated. Freeman in a little bit of trouble here in bad position. 30 seconds left. Now get your hips back on top. Now he's got his hips back a little bit. Crossbody half. Henderson just awfully strong here. Eight seconds left. End of the period. Freeman close to getting near fall, but Henderson stands right up, shakes it right off. Freeman's choice, they pick on their feet. Shot down low, missed. You're going to look for a throw here from Henderson. He likes to drop down low and then come up inside under the body in the underhooks and the body locks. Seen that up, slide by, hard one. To take down Henderson. 1:10 left. Legs ride to save control as Freeman gets to a tripod base. Grab his head, Landon, grab his head. Couldn't keep his feet. .45. Still 4-0 Henderson. Freeman now trying to come to his feet, got taken back to his knees. 25 seconds left. Off the mat. 23 seconds left. If he only gives up a decision here, Landon Freeman, the most that Holman can do is tie the team score. The Red Raiders have 4 pins. Holman would have to pin the way out.
I was counting that too.
Noah Henderson beats Landon Freeman 4-0 and puts 3 more points on the board for Holman. It's 33-9 right now. The Red Raiders with the lead. Carter Freeman at 126 getting ready to go. And we'll see who Holman puts out. This is Turner Campbell, who beat Freeman 7-2.
At 126 pounds, from Holman, Turner Campbell. And from Wisconsin Rapids, Jack Ackerman.
Oh, Jack Ackerman goes out for the Red Raiders. Carter Freeman going to go up to 132 to take down Turner Campbell. Put Jack Ackerman on his feet. Campbell just forcing the issue. Underhook's head position, driving in. Underhook's lifts. He's looking to score points big. Jack Ackerman has got to stop backing up here, and they're off the mat. Referee looked at it, but next time that might get warning. Stalling Ackerman. Campbell in on a single leg. Constant forward motion, bulling and rushing forward. Crossface to a cradle lock, or trying to get there. Barbed wire now. Turner Campbell ranked 3rd in the state. At 126, 4-2 as they give Ackerman the free ride, underhook. And he just never stops coming forward. It's a constant forward rush. Holman down to their very last hopes here. The Red Raiders need a win out of Carter Freeman or Aiden Armagost or Chase Gathers to salt up the dual meet. Double legs ride by Turner Campbell, and he's looking for the referee to kind of whine a little bit about, I need a stalling call. Pretty hard to move with a double legs ride in. End of one period, 6-2, Turner Campbell. Holman. Campbell's choice, he's going down. Campbell pivots, builds to his feet, quickly. Ackerman not real convinced about dropping to a single. Front headlock with an underhook is Turner Campbell. Off the mat they work on a knee pick by Turner Campbell. Turner Campbell with wrist control to a single, now underhook. Gonna just try and force. Ackerman with a whizzer, countered, fought that off. Underhooks again, locked up a headlock. And there goes Ackerman, but got rid of the headlock grip. So that helped, just got a takedown. 9-2 with 1:10 left, second period. Ackerman now with wrist control, but Campbell rips that free. Campbell with that double legs ride again. Hard crossface by Turner Campbell. Warning, stalling. Ackerman, 1 point. Turner Campbell. Now 10-2. Twelve seconds. End of 2 periods, 10-2. Turner Campbell leads. Ackerman's going to go on top. Can't go on the bottom, can't get out. Got taken down a couple times, got to go on top. Campbell pivots up easily. And they cut him loose before the stalling call. 11-2. Ackerman with a double leg shot came straight in, but got flattened out and stretched out by Campbell. Campbell getting wrist control now. Looking to get a head toss maybe as Campbell. Nope, comes to his feet right now. Off the mat they work again. 11-2. Ackerman's job to keep the points down as much as he can possibly do it. Turner just driving in. One more time he's going to get hit again, I think. The official looking at him hard. And Campbell will just drive in. 2% toss, 2-point takedown. 13-2. 45 seconds left. Arm pinned across the back by Turner Campbell. Tried to lock up a farmer, but lost the grip. This could be a big match and a loss for the Red Raiders. Stoppage, blood time, Turner Campbell.
Stuffs it up.
Turner Campbell wants to keep wrestling here quickly. And we got a little cleanup, and both wrestlers. Campbell had the bloody nose, and they got to clean up Ackerman. They're going to put him on his feet. 13-3, 29 seconds left. Ackerman with a shot. Can he catch him? Just in the scramble. Turner Campbell, just too much wrestling. 15 seconds left. Still 15-3. Ackerman's going to lock it down. Jack Ackerman goes down 15-3, but saved. 2 team points. Jack Ackerman doing a Rapids wrestling job there. 132 pounders ready to go. Carter Freeman already to the scoring table. His opponent, probably Camden Seeley. Seeley finished 5th at 132. Freeman lost to Turner Campbell.
At 126 pounds, from Wisconsin Rapids, Carter Freeman. And from Holman, Camden Field.
Freeman, the number 2 ranked wrestler in the state at 126. Thiel's in on a single leg. Freeman locked up a cradle from his feet. Got the takedown. Looking for near fall. Freeman's got a cradle locked up. Shoulder's not let out though. Now he's going to stack him up over his head if he can. Just don't get out of position. Got a count of 2. 5. We got 3 near fall laying here. Now see if we can pin him here. Freeman not letting go of that cradle like a dog on a bone with it. Got a minute left. Take your time. Lifts him again one more time. Referee in the backside looking at things here, and I'm not sure that's the best position. Now he's up to the front. Now breaks the cradle grip, 30 seconds left. Going to collect his near fall points of 3. Barbed wire. Seeley goes over. Looks pretty tight from here. Referee in the wrong end again. Eight seconds left. Seeley survived 5-0 after what? Red Raiders have locked up this dual meet. They are going to the team state tournament in Madison. Just a matter of finishing this dual meet off. Freeman on top to start the second period. Ankle pick and wrist tied up. Wrist pinned across the back. Lost the wrist. Freeman looking to get to a cradle. Legs ride, trying to hip him over. Seeley puts Freeman in a sitting position now. Freeman gets the legs ride picked out, and now to their feet they go. 1 point escape, Seeley. Freeman lets him out. Drag attempt missed. Freeman right back in again. Inside single shot. And they're out of bounds. 54 seconds left. Arm drag. Around the corner. Can he get there? He does. 2 takedown. Freeman 7-1. 40 seconds left, second period action. Seeley trying to maintain a base. Now he finally works to his feet. 17 seconds left. Freeman around the corner they go. Remains in control right here at the edge of the mat, and they're out with 7 seconds left. End of 2 periods, 7-1. The Red Raider, Carter Freeman, his choice. He goes down to start the third period. Freeman instantly to his feet. Not doing anything with his hands. Got a roll coming through, and Thiele can't sit in the saddle with him. Freeman's coming back. Get to a single. Stalemate. Nope, potentially dangerous. 8-1. With the escape by Freeman. Underhook front chin lock. Freeman goes in for a barrel roll. Comes up to a single. Got the knee pinned down on the mat. Trying to come out the backside now. Freeman trying to pick the legs off. He's got the legs stepped across and locked down. Comes up, covers the body to takedown. 10-1, Carter Freeman. Barbed wire around the corner. Lost the barbed wire, couldn't catch Thiele on his back. .35 seconds. And they go off the mat. 10-1, the Red Raider Freeman. Thiele to his feet now. Freeman cuts him loose. 27 seconds left. 10-2. It's a major on the board yet. Ten seconds remaining. And they're out of bounds. No takedown. Thiele with a bad shot in. Freeman trying to go around the corner. Can he get there? 2 takedown. 12-2. Major decision. Carter Freeman. 4 Red Raider team points. 37-13 right now. Now we'll see what the Red Raiders do here at 138 and 44 pounds. They have the luxury, if they wanted, to forfeit out. We'll see what happens. Red Raiders are going to forfeit at 138.
At 138 pounds, from Holman, Preston Craneville.
Preston Cratchville is the recipient of and I do believe the Red Raiders will forfeit out at 144 pounds.
Tom Ammerman. We will do a quick trophy
Final dual meet score, Wisconsin Rapids 37, Holman 25. Lincoln High School heads to the team state tournament at the old barn in Madison, where a lot of wrestling history has been made. Teams congratulating each other as they cross the mat, shaking hands. I'm sure head coach Scott Bennett will want to come up and give us his insight as to how the Red Raiders wrestled. So we'll take a quick break and we'll bring you that interview when we return for more Lincoln High School Red Raider Wrestling. And we're back now at the West Island Banger Gymnasium. Joining us, champion head coach Scott Bennett. Congratulations on 2 great dual meets.
Yeah, man, that last one was it was a weight lifted off our program's shoulder. It's been a long time coming, and now we kept getting close in those regionals.
Right.
Doing well with a dual team, losing a doggone regional. Then we come to top 2 coming out. Last year we get down to the very last match and don't make it, and had that kind of a firefight on Saturday all day. And didn't wrestle that well, and we wrestled a lot better tonight with just a ton of emotion. And these guys feed off each other. They're really tight, and you can just tell the way that they wrestle.
Right.
And I'm so proud of all of them. As practice partners, or if they competed tonight, but it's a tight-knit group, and it was awesome to see it come together tonight.
Yeah, it was fun watching it from up here. I can tell you that was good old-fashioned,
Down on the bench.
good old-fashioned Rapids wrestling there.
Absolutely.
Started off tonight taking on Middleton, and started that off with 2 matches that were, either way here a little bit, and then all of a sudden the Red Raiders got on the roll.
Yeah, we just took a look at some matchups in there. We won both coin flips tonight, which, it doesn't
helps.
always happen. We got both things that we wanted. And, Chase probably could have won that match and didn't wrestle that position real well and got
Right.
pinned. And then Ashton Roosh, said, I'll wrestle that guy. The guy's 37
Sure.
or whatever. And he goes, I'll wrestle him. And that's what you want,
Yep.
not being afraid. And then we got going, and Mason, Ben,
Right.
and Mark were wrestling great. We picked up all those pins, and then just opted with Kai. He's a little bit under the weather. Just opted to save that match for Saturday, and then I got going from there.
Right.
So yeah.
And they had some forwards along the way. We knew that coming
Yeah.
in, and got some guys hurt, as I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
And but again, pins along the way all along.
Yeah, and it gave us a nice break where we weren't
Right.
wrestling like last year. Bayport sat and watched us wrestle, and we're fighting. They didn't know if we'd even win. Where this time here, that regional win made a difference for us, where we could kind of sit back and regroup and plan a little bit, and it was that win on Saturday kind of set us up to have a little easier night tonight.
Right, and the Holman and Wanakee match, Holman was in control of the match from basically start to finish, but they weren't pinning anybody, and you guys ran up pins right away, shortened that dual meet
Yeah,
time, and that's
yeah.
what gave you that break.
Yeah, and Wanakee had some kids in there that are pretty good. They're going
Yeah.
to be wrestling in the state tournament maybe. Hopefully we can do something about that. But they're good quality kids, and they were able to pick off a few Holman's kids
Yep.
in there and then extend some matches. So yeah, it was a pretty long duel.
Yeah. Let's get back to the Holman one now. Start off at 150. Is that a good spot
Yeah.
in this dual meet for you?
Yeah, it was a good spot. It was a match I thought we'd win. We probably should have taken top in the second. I just, looking back, obviously hindsight's 20/20. Mason's best position, we never got to it. He almost got that takedown at the end of the first. I just thought we'd be okay, and we should chose top, and didn't. And then that match kind of, didn't go well after
Right.
that. So.
Yeah, Mason's forte on top, wrestling,
Mhm.
pinning, cradling,
Yeah.
rolling around
Yep.
on the mat there, not necessarily on his feet.
Yeah, and he's pretty good from down, coming out, and ended up with reversals, and just couldn't get anything going underneath really
Yeah.
either.
Then you go out with Bennett Weidman, one of your hammers at one. There comes Nate Weidman, Bennett's dad, right on time, I
It
guess.
was a perfect timing.
Bennett Weidman, one of your hammers in the lineup, comes out and does what you expected.
Yeah,
Starts the things rolling with a pin.
Absolutely, and they were fighting.
Oh, yeah.
They were trying not to get pinned, and we just wrestled our way into them. We just kept grinding, and we knew the pins weren't going to be 30-second pins.
Right.
They were going to be 4 minutes, and they were going to be 5-minute pins, but
Right.
we were going to hunt them. We were going to try to get up into a major early, We went a little long that first period. We should have gotten our takedown that first period. You know, it ended up only, I think, 2-0 at the end of that one. And we've been doing a lot of practicing of getting leads in those matches a little bit bigger than a 2-0. And but man, he has been wrestling lights out for the last month here.
Right.
Yeah.
And the man of the meat, so
Man
to
of the
speak, 165-pounder Cooper Meyer got knocked out of the individual regional. Didn't have the best day. Comes back. They make a move. Put Emerson Law Melby on him, which was a different weight class during the individual regional. And Cooper Meyer wrestled the match of his entire career.
Yeah, you know, he came out this year to fill a need. You know, he'd wrestled through the youth and through the middle school, and opted not to wrestle, and decided as a senior. We've had a few of those the last few years, and you know, he's right about 500. Their guy ended up about 500, and we had one guy that wanted to win pretty bad, and he's been practicing real hard, trying to do a couple things to get him to positions he's good at, and he got there, and man, he put that pin. You know, he tightened that one up, and you know, it was a tight match, and all of a sudden it's a match that could have went the other way, and it's a 9-point swing. So they got us rolling.
Oh, yeah. Then you follow that with a Mark Jeske 8-1, very controlled, never in doubt match. This is what he does.
Absolutely, and I'm not going to complain about the reffing, but that guy was pinned.
Yeah.
That guy was pinned
a few different times in a few different matches.
But that one there, he was pinned, and, you know, the refs called it slow all night, so it wasn't just that one. So, I mean, maybe the other way, too. Maybe that's a good thing. But I thought we had him pinned, and then, you know, we thought at that point we didn't need to major, and we didn't want him to wrestle himself into getting tossed.
Right.
We just wanted to keep wrestling, and we could have got to takedown to get to a major, but we just, you know, had him just wrestle safe at the end with that 8-1 lead.
And that's kind of his style anyway. He stays square stance, right in your face
Yeah.
all the time, and don't go anywhere.
No, he's been winning a lot of matches lately.
Right.
He's been a pleasant surprise for us this year.
Kyler Tritz at 190 comes back after kind of a upset loss in the individual regional. Got tossed last half a minute or so and went down to a defeat. Comes back, puts a pin on the board. Again, building extra team points.
Yeah, he, you know, got up pretty big. You know, he's catching those tilts in there, and he got a lead. And then we just said, hey, we need to settle down, find a pin.
Yep.
And he hunted it, and he, you know, glued that guy. And, you know, we got those matches right in a row, and, man, we were rolling.
Yeah,
and once that momentum gets going, we did it with a Lodi. We're a momentum team, and you can feel it on Saturday. We just didn't get anything going.
That's right.
Today we got it going, and man, we got rolling into Grayson's match then.
Yeah, Grayson Reimer at 215, 5-1 over Blake Goyette. And again, that was a move they tried to make again.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out for him.
Yeah, they thought Goyette's a little better athlete and a better wrestler than Helgerson. And so they were trying to, it was the smartest thing they could have done. They put the weaker wrestler on Kyler, kind of saying, okay, we'll give you that pin, thinking they could save a pin. Because Grayson and Kai had already pinned those guys Saturday.
Right.
So they had to try something different because we were going to probably pin them both. It actually saved them 3 points. It was a good move on their part. They weren't looking to win there. They were looking to minimize points, and they did what they had to do.
Then you go to the big guy, Tanner Gormanson, who kind of got thrown around a little bit by Tristan Bremer in the regional. He comes back with a vengeance, 4-2 win.
Yeah, you know, we beat Brennan up in Eau Claire, and then we were going to beat him Saturday, and that's when he rolled that ankle as he's coming around on that slide by, and that's how we gave up that takedown. So we were going to win that match Saturday, and we just had a lot of confidence in Tanner that he was going to wrestle. He was not feeling well Saturday, you know, and just it wasn't a great day for him, and I thought he wrestled really solid and did some good things tonight, and came up with that win, and that kind of put us in you know, position where we could probably start thinking about, you know, maybe having that thing, you know, kind of in a good spot.
Right.
And then that knockout blow came in that tight match there, and it's really unfortunate that a meet happened.
Right, Deegan Armagas at 106. You know, pretty good scrap with Brock Needham again, like it was on Saturday.
Yeah.
And Needham just got his arm hung up a little bit when he was taken back to the mat,
Concussion.
and he smacked his head sideways on the mat pretty hard, and he was not in this world for a while, rolling around on the mat.
Yeah, and I you know, that stuff happens in wrestling, and you know, you never want to see someone get hurt.
That's right.
And they were just wrestling hard, and it happened, and concussion thing's kind of tough because it's going to be tough on him on Saturday, whether
Right.
he gets back on concussion protocol. So it was an unfortunate situation. I think Deegan was going to win that match. I don't think we were going to get 6 in that one, but I felt pretty good we were going to win that. We were wrestling pretty well.
Yeah, on that roll again, as
But
you said.
that kind of put us in pretty doggone good spot.
That's right. Gavin Jacobs at 113. Close loss to Caleb Rundy, 5-3.
Yeah, that was when I thought we would win, and Gavin gave up those 5 early, and he looks good, and then he didn't look great again tonight. He's that wasn't his best, and again probably could have went on top, but we rode the guy for a minute and a half and couldn't turn him, and we came off the bottom, and so we just thought try to get rolling around and end up on top, which he did right at the end. Just got started a little bit too late, but that was a match I thought we would win, and unfortunately, it went the wrong way, but it didn't cost us because we had picked up those upsets earlier.
At 120 pounds, Landon Freeman takes on Noah Henderson, and that's another tough match there. And Henderson, very good, very strong, beats Freeman 4-0.
Yeah, and Henderson.
No extra team points, though.
Nope, it was a battle, and that one's going to be a battle on Saturday. See who goes to the state tournament. Maybe both go. I sure hope so. I think they can, and. I thought Landon wrestled well. Henderson's just very good,
Right.
Strong, and wrestles real good on top. And it's a good match. We're going to see it again Saturday.
126 pounder, you flip Freeman and Jack Ackerman, put Jack Ackerman on Turner Campbell.
Yeah.
Campbell's very good, very strong.
Yeah.
And but Jack Ackerman only gave up a major, saved 2 team points.
And that sewed it up at that point.
Yeah,
and,
right.
And we, we wanted that coin flip there. We wanted to have the option to put Carter down on Campbell if we needed 2 wins. We felt good that Jack could beat either their backup 26 or their varsity 32 because we beat them Saturday.
Right.
So we wanted to have the option to get 2 wins or if we needed 1, and we only needed 1. And we just took the sure one, and Jack did his job, and then he fought him. It would have been easy to go out there and roll over.
Oh, sure.
He just beat, one of our best guys Saturday, and a freshman just watched him, beat Carter Freeman, and Jack went out there to wrestle. So he extended the match 6 minutes, is what's our goal with all these guys that, are maybe not your state place winner guys, but they're the guys on the team that extend matches, and he did a nice job of that.
Then you got Carter Freeman at the end there, 132 against Camden Thiele. Again, they tried the moving around thing, but major decision right back in the point column for the Red Raiders.
He's actually their 32-pounder. It's who Jack wrestled on Saturday. He's been 38, 32 all year. Kind of one of their guys. It's the 3rd year the guys started for him, and we felt we could beat him with either of our guys. And I thought Carter would catch a pin a little bit easier, but at that point we just needed to get off the mat.
Right.
We didn't want to catch a slam, something like that, where we would give up some points. So we just wrestled and, got the win, and there we were.
There you are. The Red Raiders forming out at 38 and 45, and no need to wrestle those 2 guys on the dual meet, which is the main goal, was already sewed up.
Yeah, catch an injury.
Exactly.
Craddockville is very, very good.
Yes,
we were
he
going to
is.
have Aiden on Ammerman. Ammerman wrestled 44 all year. Aiden weighed in at 32 last weekend.
Right.
And so we were just, size-wise, it was going to be a tough matchup for us, so we just opted not to, to wrestle a match.
Red Raiders going to the team state
Yeah.
tournament. McWanago's in there.
Okay.
Kakana's in there.
Yeah.
We have no idea from Slinger. They posted nothing on Track Wrestling. McWanago's in there. Arrowhead, Homestead, and Muskego. Obviously, Kakana
They're the team to beat.
team to beat.
Don't know what the seeds look like.
Yeah, you will know that in a while.
Yeah, a while. It's going to be a while. It's
yeah,
after
it'll-
next week.
right.
So, yeah.
And I know there's a seating meeting that they have
It's
down.
actually all criteria stuff now. I
Yeah.
don't know if we get a say in
You
it
get the
anymore.
results at the individual, late in the individual tournament.
Yeah.
So that's when we'll find that out.
Yeah. If rankings mean anything, we'd be the 2 seed. I don't
Right.
know that we'll get the 2 seed. I don't really know, but
Yeah.
we
We're
we can beat a lot of teams,
Yeah.
and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, we should be. That was
Absolutely.
great dual meets tonight for the Red Raiders. Congratulations, Coach, again.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for stopping
Appreciate
by.
it.
We really
you
appreciate it.
bet.
Nice job. Good luck in the next couple of weekends.
Absolutely. And the gym's going to be pretty crowded on Saturday.
Yeah, we'll be right back here. We'll be right back here. All right, for Craig Tim joins Bennett. My name is Scott Tesch, and for head coach Scott Tesch, thank you very much for joining us. We'll bring you the individual regionals when we return to Wisconsin Rapids Community Media.